Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Reina and I'm from the Tarot and Angel Energy Healing Messages, and I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. And messages, this reading is for everyone from the sign of Gemini and is for the week of November 23rd through the 29th. However, there is really not a time stamp on it. Whenever you were guided to watch this video is when you were meant to receive the messages. So let's get started. I'd like to clear the space and raise the vibration by playing using the heart chakra singing ball. And what that does, it clears the energy and it brings all the elements and it helps us get clear messages and relevant messages that could be useful for you all. The cards have already been prepared and cleared, and the intention has been set. So I will be doing a brief shuffling, and the way this is going to work, I'm going to be pulling 3 cards, and these 3 cards are going to focus on your current energy and any guidance that the universe may have for you. And then I'm going to proceed to pull 2 additional cards from a different deck. That this is the right way, that it's going to focus on your conscious and subconscious mind. And what this does, it brings to the surface issues or situations that might need to be resolved, or just to shine some light on it so that it will help you move smoothly through your week. In addition to that, I am going to be pulling two angel cards from the universe for you, and these are guidance. And I am going from my shamanic deck, I'm going to be pulling a animal spirit guide, animal message card for you. And in addition to that, I am going to be pulling from my Reiki practice, I am going to be pulling a Reiki energy healing chakra card. And what that is going to do is going to tell me which energy field, which chakra you might be needing the most help with in this week. Our energy fields, your chakras, affect our overall well-being. When they're out of balance, it can manifest in different ways for different people, but there are different things that can manifest within us depending on the blockage or the weakness on that particular chakra. So I'm going to be covering that. Sometimes what I mean by out of balance, they could be overactive or underactive. I'm going to go over that a little bit more, and I will finalize with that. So with no further ado, let's get started. And like I said, the cards have been already set and ready to go. So I'm going to do a quick shuffle. And the power of 3, universe, angels and guides, give us the answers that we seek. For Gemini. Okay, so this is for your current energy and any guidance from the universe. Now let's move on to the conscious and subconscious mind. Spirit, angels and guides, universe, may the power of 3 give us the answers that we need. Spirit, angels and guides, bring the most relevant information. This is for your conscious mind, and let's move into your subconscious mind. Now let's get a card, an angel from angel card or archangel card, and see what the archangels, what message they have for you for this week. May the power of 3 give us the answers that we seek. And this deck is going to be mainly focused on a message from the universe. It could be your spirit loved ones. It could be from the angels in general, but it's a message that will, the intention is to offer you guidance and to help you in this journey this week. So there we go. And I am going to be pulling a animal from my shamanic deck. I'm going to be pulling in message from an animal. In some cases, some of us might have affinity with a particular animal, might dream of that animal, might see this animal often. In some cases, this is just an animal that has a message for you. So take what resonates with you. So I am going to pull a card from my shamanic deck, and that's the message that our spirit animals have for you. So last but not least, I am going to move to the Reiki chakra healing energy, and I am going to pull a card, and this card is going to tell me which chakra you could benefit from focusing a little bit more on this week. So let's get started. And it's important for me to disclose that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with all of you, or all the information might not resonate with a lot of you, with all of you. So take what resonates and let go what doesn't. And also, it's not focused on a particular subject or situation, so you are going to need to discern that and apply it in your life however you feel it fits. As like I said, it's very general. So let's get started. Okay. This is an energy of reflection. It suggests that you are in a state of where you may be in a state of where you are recuperating either from an illness or a conflict. So you're in a state of, you're taking a break and deal with it tomorrow type of state of mind. So this suggests that that's the energy that you're in, that you're currently dealing with right now. So like I said, it could be an illness, it could be you're basically in a state of pause and meditation. Mentally, you are just, or physically, you apply it however it fits. It suggests that you had a tower moment. A tower, a tower in essence is, I like to view it on a positive side, even though it's not a card that most people view it as positive, because it's like the tower coming down on you. It could be a scary thing, but the beauty of the tower is that you could rebuild it. The tower suggests that something was built on weak foundation, so it needs to come down in order for you to rebuild it, and to rebuild it on a solid, stronger foundation. So a tower basically could be apply a loss in a sense, like in sudden loss of something. It could be on the physical, material world, or it could be something that you have to let go of, something that it could be a behavior pattern, it could be losing something that you were attached to. So that's why it's a tower. It's going to be a sudden, and it's going to bring you it's more like a lesson, for lack of a better term. It's something that you go through life, because it is through pain that we gain the most strength, that we gain the most knowledge. And unfortunately, this is something that, it could be something very small. It could be as insignificant as maybe you having a disagreement with someone, or something small that it happens sudden, and it's just it throws you off, and it puts you in that place of feeling burdened and feeling heavy. It's definitely a heavy energy, but the beauty of it, whatever is happening or will be happening, needs to happen in order for you to come to come out of that energy and to rebuild yourself stronger. And like I said, this could be applied in many aspects, in many sectors of your life. It could be your romantic life. It could be your work environment. It could be even a situation with your health where you had to find something else and you find out about a particular illness or something that will essentially prevent you from getting sicker or getting something worse. So this is something that is necessary for you to go through in order to evolve and come out stronger. So that's the best way I could put it. But it doesn't necessarily have to be extremely drastic. It could be something as simple as having a disagreement with somebody that you did not perceive, that it caught you by surprise. So you could apply it however it fits in your life. And again, it could be something to do with maybe a behavior pattern that you have to let go of because it's not serving you anymore. So it's letting go of something that is not serving you, basically. But it will be unexpected. It will be something that could be brought to your awareness that could be a little pleasant. And here with the Nine of Wands, it suggests that you maybe this tower moment, like I said, have to do with the past. It have to do with something with your past because we have the Nine of Wands, which it suggests that you need to pick your battles and let go of past burdens and past issues that you're bringing from the past, and don't have that defensive. As you can see, there's a man there standing wounded, still standing his ground. He is spiritually, physically, he's mentally strong, but he's exhausted. So maybe after that tower moment, you will go through that energy where you will feel exhausted, but you need to go through that in order to spiritually evolve. And most importantly, releasing that tower will give you that relief. So let's get a clarifier. And the good news, you got the Eight of Wands, which is a fast movement. It suggests that you are going to get out of this energy quite fast. You are going to surrender to it, and you are going to, it's gonna come through fast. And it could even have something to do with a move, because the Eight of Wands it talks about moves as well and changes. Even visitors or unexpected news, kind of like what I was talking about the tower. The tower talks about unexpected news. So basically, but in this case with the Eight of Wands, it's air travel. So you might receive a call from somebody, or you might travel somewhere. But these are happy news. This is good news. So basically, after you go through that transition of the illness or that state of pause where you're recuperating from something, you surrender to it and let it go, heal from it, and pick your battles, let go of. It could also even apply to someone that maybe had a breakup with somebody, is in a state of heartbroken, and have to let the tower, let go of that illusion that we all sometimes hold on to. And we don't want to let go of someone or the thought of someone. So releasing that, that will be you picking your battles right there. And even though you're wounded, you let it go, and you let it go fast. And you will receive greater news, good news, and they will come to you fast. And arrows of love. So all in all, you got a great card for closing, which ends on a positive note. You will have a bit of a bump on the road. It seems like you are currently in that energy, or might be entering that energy. You will have a bit of a bump on the road. How you apply it in your life, it will apply to each and every one differently. But you will have a bump on the road. You will go in a state of try to recuperate, and you will feel wounded. You will have to pick your battles, make choices that are going to benefit you. And the end result, you are going to have progress, fast progress, and sudden changes, and arrows of love. So changes in a positive sector. And this is actually all in all very good news. So let's see what's in your conscious mind. And it seems like in your conscious mind you also got the Four of Swords, and I laugh because it seems like you're very well aware that you're you're dealing with something that it got you down, whether it's an illness, whether it's heartbreak, whether it's something that it's keeping you in a state of meditate or pause, or where you're in a state of recovery. So basically you're resting, you're retrieving back, you're taking some time out. So in your conscious mind you're very much aware that that's your energy. So the key of many issues is awareness, and you are on the right path. You have the awareness in your conscious mind. Let's see what you have in your subconscious mind. In your subconscious mind, it seems like you might be um, you know, waiting patiently or impatiently in some cases for the rewards to reap. And this is in the financial sector. This talks about, like, maybe you might be thinking about a lot about your financial. Things are not moving fast enough. But the good news is that while to you things might not be moving fast, the good news is that you are going to reap those rewards from the seeds that you sow. So it's just a matter of waiting, which is easier said than done. But it's basically, this card says the consistent effort leads to success, which is basically what I said. You have worked very hard in the past, and you did the work, and you will get the results from your past efforts, the profit, sudden gain, and investment, taking stock and milestones. So if you, in your subconscious mind, you are worried about your financial affairs, know that the universe is letting you know that you are going to be rewarded. It's on divine time, and it's on the works. The seeds have been planted and it's coming. So just with that acknowledgement, just breathe and focus on recuperating from this situation, and release everything to the universe, and know that things are flowing on divine time. So now let's move on to what message does the universe have for you. And it says it's a moon cycle. So basically what you're going through here is a moon cycle. It's basically what is meant to happen, and this it's a cycle that needs to close off. So this is from Archangel Haniel, and it says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestation, and capitalize upon this cycle. So you capitalize from the energy of the moon. Well, you might be in a state of reflection, and this might be the moon is all about our shadow selves, going inwards and looking at our shadow selves, and acknowledging those shadows within ourselves. And the key of healing that energy is acknowledging it and releasing it. So you could benefit from acknowledging that past pain that is reflecting on the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Swords energy, that you're very much aware, and releasing it. Just set the intention to release it, and that the intention is key. So that's what the universe is telling you. So the angel of the universe, angel message is the angel of time. And the angel of time wants you to know, I am here to open your heart and to whisper in your ear. Today, let go of the what ifs and the fear of your future. Let me take care of everything that is about to happen in your life. When you realize there is no time, you will heal. So back to healing. So do not allow time to control you or to imprison you in your life. So don't allow the past to hold you. Pick your battles. The time is an illusion, and there's only the moment. Live in the moment and trust in a new light that shines bright. Whichever path you choose, the universe and the light of the universe is with you, guiding you along the path. So let's see what the spirit animal have to say for you. In some cases, some of us might have an affinity with horses, so might dream of white horses in particular, or seahorses, depending on where you are. So at any rate, it might not even apply, but at any rate, so the horse wants you to embrace your freedom and don't be in prison of the past. Let go of past hurt and be a service to others. Basically, that might actually bring some joy to your life. You overcome the obstacles. Basically, this illness or this state of pause, you overcome the energy of the horse is sending you that energy to overcome the obstacles and move forward. And it also, loyalty is very important for for the sign of Libra. So it empowers you, and it basically tells you to embrace that energy. And abundance, it also talks about sex appeal, which Libras have, most of them have a lot of sex appeal. So there you go. That pretty much connects with the reading, and it's the energy that the spirit animal is telling you to embody that will benefit you throughout your week. Now let's move to the last card, and the last card is the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is above the navel, and is a chakra that in the physical sense, it influences the lymphatic and the circulatory system, the kidneys, adrenals, and skin, and female reproductive organs. And it also influences feelings, like emotions, like if you're going through a heartbreak, it could affect that along with the heart chakra. But it seems like your sacral might be the most effective in this particular case. You need to set some boundaries, basically right here, set some boundaries, and don't overdo it. Don't just set some boundaries. And embrace your intimacy and sexuality and creativity and the pleasures. But don't create any attachments or addictions, because those could be bad. So when I talk about, as I mentioned earlier, out of balance could be overactive or underactive. We want to be balanced. So those are the imbalances that could manifest differently in different people. So those are things to watch for. When you're not out of balance, imbalanced, you could be emotional, you could have issues setting up boundaries, or with intimacies or sexuality, lack of creativity, and can't find pleasure in anything. Or you could have attachments to people or things or situations, even addictions. So those are little things that could manifest, like I said, differently for everyone. And now in the physical sector, as I mentioned earlier, those are the areas that they could manifest. If they remain blocked for a long time, you could have issues with your lymphatic, your circulatory system, kidney, adrenal, and skin, and male reproductive organs, and female reproductive organs. I don't know what I'm saying here. And one of your affirmations for this week that could really benefit you is, I am creative. I'm a creative being, and I am free to express myself. My sexuality is healthy, sacred, and safe. I'm worthy of all gifts that the universe has to offer. My feelings are here to guide me, not to stop me. I'm free from addiction, and I can always choose to be open for joy and pleasure naturally. One of the mantras that you you could benefit from this week is called, it's pronounced BAM. When you say BAM, close your eyes and say BAM, and let it resonate at below the navel. And that will send a particular vibration that could clear any blockages that you may have. Another thing that I'm very fond of is essential oils. And the way that I use essential oils, I use them, I put them in a diffuser and I add a few drops, and you could do it when you're meditating or even when you're doing work, depending on the kind of work that you do, or even before you go to bed. And just for aromatherapy, um, the oils carry a certain energy, and what that does is spreads through your energy field, and it essentially, with if you choose the particular essential oils that resonate with the sacral, it could benefit greatly to clear blockages within the sacral. And one of the essential oils that I recommend is orange and jasmine, hibiscus, and neroli. However, there's a disclaimer: do not and never apply essential oils directly to the skin, because it will literally burn you. So, and I also don't recommend you drinking any of them either. So my recommendation is for diffuser aromatherapy, and that's how I personally use them. And other thing that that I believe on and use and I apply to my daily life is crystals and stones and quartz. I believe they carry a strong energy, and it could help us in our healing process and balancing our energy fields. And one of the stones for the sacral is aventurine and sunstone and orange tourmaline. Those stones are actually pretty good to help us with the, the sacral. So it's important to, you don't have to have all of them. You could just carry one in your pocket. And then there's another one that's one of my favorites that I actually carry with me, and it's a carnelian. It's a very strong one. Fire opal is good. Coral. So those, just to name a few. And your prayer for this week will be to Archangel Sakiel to help you clear any energy blockages within your solar plexus. And also, you could pray to Archangel Haniel, who will also assist you throughout this week. You can also pray to the universe, God, or creator, whatever resonates with you. You're not limited, but these are the angels that are sending you messages for this week. And now, if you allow me, I am a Reiki practitioner, and I will like to send you long distance Reiki energy healing. If you allow the energy to flow through you, if you receive it, and if you allow the healing to take place, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and visualize a vortex of white energy entering your crown chakra above your head. And let the energy flow within you. Allow it to go wherever is needed the most. I will set the intention that it goes to your sacral chakra, and it clears any blockages that you may have. But overall, the universal life energy of Reiki has high intelligence and the wisdom, and it will go wherever is needed the most, if you allow it to flow within you. Now, my friend, may the unconditional love and healing energy of Reiki be with you throughout your week, and may you be safe, sending you light and love. And I will close this space with the sacral chakra energy bowl. What this energy with this sound does is, since it has a particular vibration, it's a high vibration that resonates with the sacral, and what it does, it will help clear any blockages. It will aid the sacral.